Hi everyone, so in this video we are going to solve this question, merge the two sorted linked list. So the question is very simple. So this is the input provided by the user. So we are provided with the two linked list. So this is the head of the first linked list and the second linked list, and the property of the linked list is basically they are sorted. You can see 1, 2, 4, it is a sorted linked list. 1, 3, 4, again it is a sorted linked list. So what we have to do? So we have to basically merge this two sorted linked list such that the output linked list is also sorted. So if you can see, so this is our output linked list, and this is the final head of our linked list, and this is the final tail of our linked list. So what we have to do? So with the help of these two linked lists, we have to construct this linked list, and this linked list is basically sorted. So this is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4. And what we have to do? So basically we have to return the final head. We have to return the final head of this newly created linked list, right? Now one thing to note here is we are not creating any new nodes. So these are not new nodes. We are not creating any new nodes. We are just changing the connection. For example, this one now will point towards this one. Now after this, it will point towards this node. Then 2 will point towards the node 3. And similarly 3 is pointing towards node 4, and this will point towards this node. So we are just changing the links. We are not creating any new nodes. So these are not newly created nodes. With the help of the nodes that we already have, we are just changing the connection, right? Now let us discuss the solution, how we can solve this question. We will dry run our solution on these two linked lists. So what we will do? I have to return the final head, so I will take a variable final head, and for creating the linked list I am taking a variable final tail. So initially my final head is null, right? And my final tail is also null. Fine. Now what I will do? So in order to find out the first element, so in order to find out my final head of the linked list, what nodes I need to compare? So I need to compare the first node of first linked list and the first node of second linked list. Why? Because it is given that the two linked lists are sorted. Okay, so this is also sorted, so this is also sorted, so the minimum element will be present at the first node, and similarly the minimum element will be present at the first node. So in order to find out the final head, that means the minimum element, we just need to compare only the head nodes, only the head node data. So what we will do? We will compare data 1 with data 2. So 1 is smaller than 2, so this is my final head. Okay, so this is my final head, and this is my initially final tail also. So I will update my final head and final tail. Now what I will do? So I will compare the node 2 with node 5. Now among 2 and 5, so 2 is shorter. Data 2 is smaller than data 5. So I will update this connection. Now 1 will point towards 2, and this is my final tail, right? Now what I will do? So I will move ahead. Now I will compare the data 3 with data 5. Now data 3 is shorter, so I will update my final tail, and this is the link, right? Now I will compare the data 6 with data 5. Now 5 is shorter, so 3 will point towards this node, and I will update my final tail. So this is my final tail now, right? So now I will compare the data 20 with data 6. So among 20 and 6, 6 is shorter, so 5 will point towards the node 6, and we will update our final tail. So this is my final tail, right? So now we will compare data 11 with data 20. So 11 is shorter, so this is my final tail. I will update my final tail. This time now 20 will be compared with null. Okay, so if we will reach null, then what we will do? We will stop. So at this point we will stop, because we cannot compare null with 20. We cannot compare null with 20. So in that case, so linked list 2 reaches null. So what I will do? So this final tail will now point towards this node 11, will point towards this data 20, and we have already the links in place, right? So what will be my linked list finally? So this one, now iterate over the link. So 1 is pointing towards 2. 2 is pointing towards 3. 3 is pointing towards this node 5. Then 5 is pointing towards this node 6, right? 6 is pointing towards this node 11, and this was my final tail. So this is the final tail and this is the final head. After that, what we will do, so we will make this connection as soon as one of the node reaches null, as soon as one of the linked list becomes null. So we will make this connection. So 11 is pointing towards 20 and we have already have this connection, right? So 20, then 22, then 30 and null. So this is my final linked list and you can see, so this linked list is sorted 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 11, 20, 22 and 30. So this linked list is basically sorted. So there is no need to update the final tail pointer, because what is the use of final tail? There is no use of final tail, we just have to return the final head. So final tail is basically useless. So here we are using final tail for creating the links. Okay, so we are using final tail to create the link, basically for creating my new linked list. Okay, so I hope you understood this question. Now this question is basically present on LeetCode. Okay, so merge to sorted linked list. So as discussed our approach, what we will do, so we have linked list 1, we have linked list 2. I will take a pointer final head. Initially final head will be null. Now in order to find out the value of final head, what we have to do, so we have to compare the data of first node of linked list 1 and similarly the data of first node of linked list 2, right? So let's do that. So the names are A and B. Let's change the name, linked list 1 and linked list 2. So if you want, you can take A and B also. So I am taking linked list 1 and 2. So initially let us write very simple cases. For example, if my linked list 1 is null, that means it does not exist, then in that case what can I do? So I can simply return L2 and just the opposite of this one. So if basically linked list 2 is null, if linked list 2 does not exist, then we can return linked list 1. Simple, right? So now let us create my final head. So list node star, let's name it final head. So initially this is null. Now let us try to find out the value of, now let us try to finalize the value of my final head pointer. Okay, so what is this final head? So this is basically the head of the list that we want to return, head of the list to return. So we have to return list node star, we have to return the head of the newly created linked list. Okay, so now what we will do, so we will initialize our final head pointer. So we have to compare. So if L1 value is less than L2 value, so in that case what will be my final head? So my final head will be L1 and we will move ahead. So L1 equals next of L1. Okay, so move ahead, move forward. In the else part, if this is not the case, then my final head will be L2 and we will move ahead. So L2 equals next of L2. Simple, right? So after initializing our final head pointer, so we know our final head pointer. Now what we have to do, so if you remember, we took a final tail, and what is the use of this final tail? For creating the links, right? For creating the links like this. So for creating this newly linked list, we need the help of final tail pointer. So let us create a final tail pointer, or let's name it P. You can name it anything, right? So we need a pointer to create the links. So list node star P, and this P will initially be final head. Okay, so final head and final tail, initially they both are same. Okay, so if we have only one node, then this is the final head and this is also the final tail. So that's why I initialized it with final head. If you are not comfortable with the variable name, you can make it final tail. Okay, so initially this is final head Now what we have to do, so I am writing here comment so that you are able to understand. So this is basically we are taking a pointer to basically form my new linked list, to form new list. Okay, so now we need a loop. So while L1 exists and L2 exists, so while both L1 and L2 exist, what we have to do, we have to compare their data. So if L1 value is less than L2 value, so in that case what we have to do, so my final tail arrow next, that means P arrow next. So final tail arrow next, we have to insert a tail, right? So we are inserting a tail. So this will be L1 and L1 will move ahead. Okay, so this is just like inserting a tail. And obviously we will update our final tail also, right? So what we will do, so P1 equals L1, right? Now in the else part, so what we have to do in the else part, so in the else part we will insert L2 and L2 will move ahead. So L2 equals L2 arrow next, and similarly we will update our pointer. So P equals, so this is my tail, I am updating my tail, so P equals L2. So instead of writing P equals L1 and P equals L2, what you can do, so remove it from here and remove it from here, and we can simply write P equals next of P. Okay, so this is correct now. So when we will come out of this while loop, so if we will come out of this while loop, that means either L1 does not exist or L2 does not exist or both does not exist. Okay, so suppose this is my linked list and it is containing 4 nodes, 5 nodes, and this is linked list containing only 2 nodes. Now suppose this is your P, right? And suppose this is your L1 position, and basically so here we have null and it becomes so this is basically L2. So your L2 becomes null, so this condition becomes false. So you will come out of this while loop. Then what you have to do, so you have to just make this connection. That means you have to write P arrow next equals L1 in case L2 does not exist, and in the opposite case you have to write P arrow next is L2. Okay, so this is the case when linked list 2 is bigger than linked list 1, not bigger, basically when linked list 1 when linked list 1 reaches null, and this is the case when linked list 2 becomes null, and this is the case when linked list 1 becomes null. Okay, so let's do that. So you can write here, so if linked list 1 exists, that means linked list 2 becomes null. So in that case, P arrow next, final tail arrow next will be L1, and in the else part, or you can write else if L2 exists, then you can write P arrow next is L2. And finally what we have to do, so we have to return list node star, so we have to return our final head. So let's return our final head. Okay, so I think this will work. So let's run our code and then we will try to submit our code. Okay, so I wrote Li, this is L1. Okay, so now let us submit our code. So our code is working fine. Now let us discuss the time and the space complexity of our solution. So what is the time complexity? So this thing is constant. So again, constant work. So this is the time taken. and again this is constant, constant and constant. So how much time it will take? So if linked list 1 contains m node and linked list 2 contains n node, then in the worst case your time complexity will be m plus n. Okay, so this is the time complexity. And what is the space complexity? So the space complexity is big O of 1. We are not creating new nodes. Okay, so new nodes are not getting created. We are just changing the pointers. Okay, so this is it from this video. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you.